Hey, welcome. Thank you for watching another episode of Ducks Quacks at SPC 11. Boy, it's been an amazing day so far. Awesome keynote, a lot of great energy, over 7,800 people, I think, this year. Very fortunate to have with me Shanen Boettcher, and I'll have him introduce himself and what's his role in this whole SharePoint family.
Yeah, you bet. I've got product management for really the Office servers and tools products. So SharePoint, Link, Exchange, Project, and Visio. All those come together.
How long have you been with this group?
I started July 1st, so
Wow.
I'm still relatively new in the role. Yeah.
Very good. So what do you think about this just amazing, explosive growth of SharePoint?
Well, you know, I haven't been to a SharePoint conference before.
Okay.
I worked in lots of different parts of the company before, Windows Server, Windows Client, and so it's my first time here. And you know, it's huge. It's a huge conference. Like this is almost as big as like a TechEd.
Absolutely,
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you know, I was you know, really impressed with the desire and the passion in the community to come together. You know, we had a year off last year from the conference,
right?
And you know, when we went out this year and said, hey, you know, it's going to be a big year for 2010. The product and moving to the cloud, you know, but we aren't going to talk about a lot of the future stuff.
Sure.
You know, the community said, yeah, absolutely, let's get together, let's compare notes, let's see what's going on, and you know, it's growing like crazy.
So talking about comparing notes, do you do your homework? I mean, you know about SharePoint, you know about SP Runner,
Saturdays, all this kind of stuff. Yeah. I've
Good.
heard that this community likes to party. Yeah, absolutely. And there was a big event in DC that was like a community-driven event.
Absolutely.
Right?
SharePoint Saturday DC, we had about 2,000 people.
That's amazing.
You know, it's a 3-day community-driven event. Story about SharePoint.
Yeah.
It's, you know, somebody was asking me yesterday. I come from a heavy background in technology. I'm a geek like you.
Yeah.
I started with assembler. I'm sure you know what that is.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen this kind of fervor and passion. The closest thing I can relate this to, you're familiar with Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Cheeseburger Paradise.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Buffett is. There's this whole community of passionate followers, and that's the closest thing I can say with this fervor and passion in the community.
Yeah, totally. It's cool. You see people in the halls just like, you know, hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while from all over the world. So
it's family reunion.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It's cool.
So Jared shared this morning a lot of great stats on the growth of the platform, the technology. Yeah. But from your perspective, especially overlooking a lot of these different technologies, how do you think it's going to affect things like SharePoint in the cloud, Office, Project, Visio, Link? Yeah. How do you think all this would work together as SharePoint grows?
Well, it's a great question, and it's really exciting because you know, we see SharePoint bringing together all the different, you know, I guess collaboration silos that existed in companies historically, right? So that was it was a great unifier in that way. And as I look across the other product sets, you know, Exchange and Link, and then into the future, you know, with the clients, it plays that role still. You see, obviously, the search capabilities that are integrated across the platform, people search, skill search, all this kind of, you know, work that we saw this morning with NetHope and the work that they're doing. You see how Link complements that very well. You all of a sudden, like the teams that you're on and you're working with, their presence lights up. You can reach out to them very easily. That's of course leveraging Exchange and Active Directory and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool to see how all the products are interrelating with one another and kind of lighting up each other.
I'm very excited that you say that, because tomorrow I'll do a session on Project 2010 Office 365.
Yeah.
But in my little teaser, I said, I'm going to show you Project Management 2.0. It's not your granddaddy's project manager. So I'll show Project, SharePoint, Link, Windows Phone. So I'll fire up my Windows Phone and do OneNote.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, aside from the coolness factor, it's just thinking about project teams and project management, how a lot of these wonderful collaboration communication tools in this family of products can really help me as a project manager and project team. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you're an avid runner, right?
I do a little bit.
Yeah,
I do a little bit. Yeah.
So have you heard about this SP Runner?
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah. So on Twitter, look up SP Runner every morning.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting it.
So that's
on that.
That's a hashtag.
Before the conference starts. Yeah. They're out.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 in the morning. But typically after Tuesday, kind of the numbers decrease a little bit. Well, we'll talk about the conference. What's the one party you're looking forward to?
Well, I really think that I mean, I got to go with the Disneyland.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean, I have to. I mean, it's just you know, we're right here. It's the Magic Kingdom. You got to go do it.
So what
Yeah.
ride are you gonna?
The haunted house one, I think.
Haunted house, yeah.
With the you know, Halloween coming up. I love that elevator that drops.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sweet. That's gonna be.
I thought you were a geek. I mean, Star Tours is
Yeah,
what I'm going for.
good
Yeah.
too. That's good too.
Well, good. So what's the future look like?
It's super bright. You know, we got all this opportunity with moving to the cloud. You saw that today in a lot of the keynotes, and that's really an area I think the community can really help evangelize and really consult and advise customers on how to get there. And so I think that's a huge one in the near term. It's just moving to the cloud. You're going to have hybrid environments between on-prem and cloud, and the cloud's going to allow us to, you know, with SharePoint, reach down into smaller and smaller businesses. You probably have met with a bunch of the customers already, but this driving company out of the UK, it's like a 28-person company, and they appear to be like a large corporation because they were able to spin up SharePoint and you know, have their website do collaboration.
Right.
And you know, no infrastructure costs. They just dial it up on 365 and go.
It's interesting. It really, companies like that, even medium-sized organizations, gets the value when they connect all these dots. So during the Office 365 launch, Steve Ballmer was describing, I forgot which customer, he was on a train, and then somehow, I think he was talking to somebody in the Microsoft team saying, I get it now, I'm on a train, I got internet, we're communicating via link, you know, instantly did a meeting, I shared my PowerPoint, and then it was uploaded to SharePoint, and then there's versioning going on, and then my event, so it's just,
It's great.
Yeah, endless possibilities.
Yeah, and you know, I think you brought up the mobile devices too, and I think, I don't know if you've played around with like the Office Hub on Windows Mobile, like how nicely that connects up. And, you know, you can post your documents, get access from anywhere. I mean, that's just
in fact, tomorrow in my session, I'll show Office Hub, OneNote, and then the task. Because now with Mango, the task comes in, so I can update it, boom. So awesome.
It's fun times.
Well, good. Great talking to you, Shanen. Appreciate it.
All right.
And again, folks, look him up this week. Great guy. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thanks.